I was evicted because before coming into the house as house guests, we had an agreement with Big Brother that we were only allowed to be in the house for 2 weeks.
Hello and welcome. My name is Lucy Edetisian.
My name is Prince Nelson,
And we are live at Clout Africa. So, Prince, I have a few questions for you. I hope you're ready.
So do I.
So, Kainde.olu on X says, did you truly tell Angel about some people that were strong in the house based on the view from the outside?
I actually never did. I never told anybody anything. Being a house guest, going into the house, Biggie gave us strict warnings. If we ever divulge any information to anybody about stuff going on the outside, we were to be removed from the house immediately. And when I say immediately, even if it's in the middle of the night, they'll come and pull you from the house by that time. So if I did have that conversation, I would have been pulled from the house. I know that was not the reason why I was removed. The initial arrangement for me to
that
leave
question
the
is
house.
even still there. So
It's still there.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I have a question for you, Sarah Lee on X. I've not gotten used to this X thing.
Twitter.
But Sarah Lee on X said, "Why did you tell Biggie that you wanted to leave the house so early?"
Because I wanted to live. Like, duh.
That is a valid reason.
I mean.
But is there well, anyways, moving on.
Okay, same Sarah X. Okay. Do you think you said a lot in the house that made Biggie evict you so early?
I wasn't evicted because of the things that I said or did not say. I was evicted because before coming into the house as house guests, we had an agreement with Big Brother that we were only allowed to be in the house for 2 weeks. I guess the viewers didn't know that, but that was on our contract.
Yeah,
We were only allowed to be in the house for 2 weeks, and there was an option to extend it. But before coming into the house, I said I didn't want any
Which
extension.
was solely on Biggie's decision.
Which
by
was
the
solely
way.
by Biggie's discretion to say he can decide to extend any one of us, the four of us, the house guests. But I opted for, I don't want any. If you want to extend for others. But after 2 weeks, take me out of the house. So I knew I was going to leave by the second week.
Yeah, my turn.
Did you really like Pere, or you just wanted a companion in the house?
Do I really strike you like the type of person who would do anything just for the clout? Pun intended, but yes, we're cool. We've been cool from outside the house. It was kind of
A business arrangement.
oh, just shut up.
Because people were the word was professional bedmates.
But that's the thing. It never even still happened. So how did that stick?
Because you did not consummate your
my
agreement does not
God.
mean that was not the agreement.
There was never an agreement like that. Okay, so first of all, there were no beds. Everything was taken except one broken one. So it was either that or sleep on a broken bed. So he, like a gentleman that he is, he gave up his bed for me. So how is this a thing? We never even slept on the same bed. No, okay, we'll go once. But, but no,
Help me
that
and see,
was
oh.
not his bed.
Help me and see.
Fine, your question. Is your relationship with Alex limited to besties, or are you open to something more with Alex? Are you open to something more with Alex? Let me reiterate.
Alex is my friend. I've known Alex for a very long time, even before I went on the show the first time. So we're like family friends because I'm friends with all her siblings. She's friends with my siblings as well. So we go way back more than relationships. Relationships will come and go. Do you get? We might date today and break up tomorrow, and that will cause enmity. But I cherish what I have with her, and I like it that way.
Let me chip in that friendships lead
Can
to
we
the
move on,
best.
please?
Wait now, friendships
Firstly,
lead to the best marriage. So since moving on, yeah, my question.
Firstly,
I will leave it there, cliffhanger. No, there is nothing.
It's okay. It's okay.
My turn. But I mean,
Mario vibes on Thread. Do you think leaving the house is a confirmation of your initial request?
no. They should have just told people this thing was for 2
Yeah,
weeks.
I
It
mean,
would have
it
saved
would have
us
saved us a lot of
It
explanation.
was just for 2 weeks.
Because we knew
Did
I
you?
was even shocked when I was shocked when I told on that
this
Sunday
thing, like, it's so
when
much.
when I walked up to Kim prior to the live show, like 5 minutes
So
for the
like
live
they
show.
didn't get that memo.
Yeah, and I told her, how far now? You don't pack your things because me, I don't pack. She was like, huh?
I think they didn't get that memo. Maybe
I
it
was
was
like,
just us. Because mine was 2
you
weeks
did
from
pack?
day one.
So I think that was when I figured that, okay, maybe
I
they
even
have
said it. Maybe they
extended
took it
theirs, but because I had reiterated that I didn't want an extension, because I even had the conversation with Kim during the week where we were talking about, I was saying, oh, that 7 people are going to leave this week. That is maybe 3 people from Real Housemates and the 4 of us. And she was like, but they might decide to extend
Maybe
some
she
people
knew something.
amongst us. And I said, me, I don't want any extension. If Biggie does not remove me this Sunday, I would ask for voluntary exit.
No, Biggie already
So I
told
guess
me.
they heard me and decided,
Oh yeah, come and be going before you say
okay, come and
nonsense.
be going before you ask for voluntary exit.
No, because he even on the show he told me, I was like, okay, also how do you feel that your 2 weeks is coming to an end? So like mine was never
Yeah,
even
so
a question.
he did tell me on either
That's
on
that diary
Friday
session now.
I didn't have that diary session.
Oh, okay, I did.
But he called me to the diary room later on, like the regular diary rooms,
Yeah.
and he told me, remember that you're
this weekend.
you're still leaving this weekend. I was like, yeah, Biggie, I know.
I mean,
So I started packing my stuff small because I was supposed to pack without letting people know that I was
Packing.
trying to leave.
Okay, Prince, Stephanie, Steffex on X. Don't know what's with the X's, but Prince was always separating fights in the house, and that was not what we subscribed for. Was that intentional?
I'm the Prince of Peace. I mean, even from my side, I wasn't really a troublesome person. I think the only issues that the only times that I ever even had any altercation from our set was when it had to do with tax. But apart from tax, I'm normally a very chill person. And also going into the house this time around, I went with the mindset of I didn't like the toxicity that was flying around.
So they didn't
in
give
the
you
house.
the heads up.
Oh, I did get the heads
Okay.
up. So one of the tax that the sole tax that we had coming into the house was,
That was the fire.
we are bringing you guys in to de-escalate the fire in the house. There is too much toxicity in the house. We want you guys to quench it. And if you notice, that first week we came in, everything that Biggie was doing that week had to do with trying to de-escalate. That's why we had the pursuit of happiness and all of that. So it kind of conformed to our tax to come and, calm the nerves. And even without us necessarily doing anything, right? Our presence in the house made a lot of people relax because it was like new faces, fresh breeze. I know I had conversations with a lot of people and they were like, I am so happy you guys came because I feel a lot of relief. Cross called me to one side, the party room side, and he was genuinely speaking to me. He almost had tears in his eyes and he was like, bro, I am so happy you guys are here. Like, since you guys came, I feel relieved. That he was getting ready to leave, that he was going crazy and he was getting ready to leave. But the moment we walked in and the interactions and everything,
Changed.
he feels a whole lot lighter and he feels like he's ready to have fun now. Perez said the same thing to me.
No, a lot of people.
A lot of people said the same thing, and I was like, okay, then that means we are actually doing
something. Yeah,
our
something
tax.
right. Yeah.
You get, and even people who are my friends, Alex as well was going through it before I came in, but when I came in, she relaxed. Ilebaye, relaxed as well. So that was the tax that we had, and I feel like we did
I think
well.
we did a
at
good
that.
job because with the assignment we were given.
Yep.
Because I personally had asked, I thought, okay, we're coming in to, stoke the fire and, so I asked, I'm like, am I allowed to tell Ike that he lost his account? Because that was like a night to, like, am I allowed to tell Ike that he lost his account or to like poke on the relationships that are strange to me? Like, no, you cannot mention anything from the outside. You can't tell anybody nothing. You're not supposed to go and put more fire because we don't want to, get people disqualified that are there for the money. You are not there for the money. So don't go and just go there, make peace, make love, spread love and all of that. Okay, but let's moving on.
So, see Tino B_Steph on X. Be like saying I like this X.
Now Twitter now.
Oh, it's
X is Twitter, not Thread.
damn it. What really happened between you and Kim Opera?
she spoke to me in a way that I did not like, and I think it was really about something I was really working hard on not bringing out. Everybody knows Lucy to be loud, and and then she goes, and I swear to God, I wasn't speaking this loud, because the lady was talking, the happiness lady was talking. So she's like beside me, and I'm like, you see, I told you, I told her, I said, you see, I told you all the ones were supposed to be in one group. I think that morning we had shared group
something like
of
that,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I told in that moment I was like, oh yes, all the ones are supposed to be in one place, all the twos in one place. And she's like, how can it be like that? Everybody 1, 2, 3, 4 is one group. 1, 2, 3, 4 is one group. I'm like, that makes no sense. So, but I left it at that. Then the woman came and did the same thing, and she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all the ones one place, all the twos one place. And I turned to her and I'm like, you see, I told you. All the ones were supposed to be in one place. I was like, please, you're being too what's that? There's a word.
Feisty.
And I'm like, because I was not. No, I was pissed. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying my best not to be feisty on this show. So I lost it. But then again, I felt like it just added to other things. And because it was so quiet, I'm not even sure the producers even heard the what transpired. Because everybody's like, what did she say to you? So I go out and I'm pissed off, and I couldn't really say what was on my mind because of the people we know outside, and then I, did a little crying in the toilet. Alex met me and she was like, just overlook it and stuff. And I come back and I just tell him, like, don't ever speak to me like that again. And I walk past and she's trying to say stuff, and I just walk away, because if I had stayed the way I was feeling, I was going to cause a fight. For real. So that's how I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it. Knowing that I was not there for the money, I'm like, it's not even worth. Why am I even here? What's the point? You know what? I just fuck it. I want to leave. So, but then, a lot of other things now happened. Anyways, is it your question or mine to you? Who do you think will win the show? This is from Adekun Lay on Thread. Who do you think will win the show?
For me, I think there's a couple of people. The game is still very open right now. Do you get? And I like it that way, because most of the times in previous seasons, from a certain third, fourth week, we already know this person is going to win. Do you get? But this time it's
Everybody
really an all-star
chance.
season, so everybody has a lot of people at this point. I think 6, 7 people still have a chance. If you misstep,
all of them, because all are strong contenders.
If you misstep at this point, you fall off. But everybody is still hovering there, But I feel like towards the end, towards the top 5, we might have a majority of women there. Maybe 1 or 2 guys, but it's going to be majority.
So no
women,
names.
Because no names. Because I feel like the women are playing smarter games than the guys are.
I mean, they've almost removed all the guys in the house. So very soon it'll just be House of Women, Big Brother's House of Women.
Well, love to see it.
Yeah, then the fight will really start.
Love
the claws will
to
come
see
out.
it.
Oh my God, that would be like fire.
Chaotic.
But move on. My question. Yeah.
How do you feel being a guest and not chasing the one?
Breathing freely, because there's no chase. There's no need for people to come and be dragging themselves, getting dirty and bringing out secrets. And boy, I cannot even do. I don't think I could take it a second time with the whole voting thing. Lord Jesus, when I came out, the things I saw that first time, I'm glad. In fact, when they asked me, I'm like, see, I'm not sure I can do this voting thing. I legit told them. They're like, oh no, this time they're not voting. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take it. It was one of the things I considered. Honestly, I could not do that whole voting thing again.
Yeah, personally, I feel like with us going into the house, without having to be voted,
it helped, man.
Or we're not in pursuit for the money, it made me relax and enjoy.
Yes, just the moment. You just live in the moment.
When people are making side comments or fighting over stuff, I'm just sitting and laughing well, good luck.
Yeah, that's it.
And also seeing people being threatened by probably me being there.
It was weird. Yeah, it was
like,
entertaining, because you're like, ooh,
must be nice.
Imagine somebody leaving their own people to come and nominate me, hello. But then again,
must be nice.
Yeah,
that's cute.
it makes me feel special.
I wish you good luck. But it is what it is. I had fun.
Even the people I was wishing well, you get there, she gotta go. I'm like, oh wow, okay.
So
that's cool.
I think that's basically it. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you
Okay.
very much for coming to our tech show. See you guys. Same station next time.
Yes,
Don't touch
keep
that
watching Clout Africa. Reach
Reach
out,
out,
get
get clout.
clout.